I know it was dumb. I know that was such a dumb decision because it's like they're not the same. But I mean, what were we gonna do? We're not going back to Malawi and we're going to get into South Africa. We're determined. There's nothing going to stop us from doing this. We are going to get into this country through the easy way or the hard way. We're gonna do it. There's nothing stopping us today. The worst experience ever, just so I can get this number. We were so pissed off. I was just like, you know what? If I had the energy, if I was big enough, I would have fought this man. I would have fought this man.
Boy, if you don't get...
So my sister was like, no. My sister gave him her number though because she had to get her passport to cross the border. She got his number. He got her number. And then immediately when he gave us back the passports, before he could even say, guys, wait, I'm about to clock off, come with my car. Before he could even say any of that, we already walked out and we got those little taxis. Here, okay, in Tanzania, you guys call them dada. We call them, you guys, like I'm from here. In Tanzania, we call them dadalas, but here they call them taxis, and there's the minivans, not the big buses, the minivans. So we got in one of those to take us all the way to Johannesburg. It's in the middle of the night. It was so hectic. Anyways, after that, we got to Johannesburg. Actually, we didn't get there very easily because we found the buses that were leaving were the last buses to leave. There was no other buses that were gonna pass after that. So we got on the bus and then it took us to a petrol station where we waited for another bus for 2 hours. Now it's 7 p.m. and one bus comes by and the guy's like, no guys, I'm not taking anyone. I've finished, I've stopped working because any time from now, if I'm still driving, they might hijack my car. So what are we gonna do in the middle of nowhere? We're nowhere near Johannesburg. We don't know where we are. We don't have SIM cards. We were stressed. Then, luckily, my sister managed to convince him. It's listen, I have kids here. I can't just stay with them here in the middle of nowhere. I need you to help me. So he felt sorry for us. He took us all the way to Johannesburg where my aunt's brother picked us up and took us to the place we were gonna stay. Okay, fast forward. We had fun though. We had fun, enjoyed ourselves, all that. And then another day, almost at the end of the vacation, we decide we have family friends in Pretoria. We want to go visit them. Yeah. So we took a train. It was me, my sister, my cousin, my aunt, who was supposed to come with me to South Africa. She finally was able to come to South Africa, and her 2 kids. So we're like, yes, let's go. We hop on a train, we go to Pretoria, we have fun, we visit the people we need to visit, we have fun, we swim, we catch up. It was a whole vibe. After that, we use the train to go back. Now, South Africa, they have electric trains. I feel like it's only electric trains. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but they have electric trains. And so when the electricity cuts, the train doesn't move. So it started raining, and just for safety, they cut the electricity. So the train stopped, and it's let's say 3 p.m. The train stopped for 2 hours. It was 5 p.m. 5 p.m. the electricity was back on, and we went for 20 minutes and then the electricity cut again and the train stopped. Now the train stopped for like 2 hours more. No, or like 1.5 hours. Now it's 6:40-ish. The train's not moving and we're scared to stay in the train and wait for it to move because you don't know the people in the train. You don't know if it's safe. And like, it's not practical to stay in the train and wait because you never know what's gonna happen. If you end up sleeping there, you don't know. You might get robbed, you might get raped, you don't know what's gonna happen. So my aunt's like, listen, we can't stay in the train. It's not safe for us. We need to leave. So we get off the train. But now, where we were, their platforms for where the train is are very high. Let's say this is the platform. This is the train. Now, when you're not on the platform, it will be like, this is the train track and this is the train. So we had to jump from the train to the train track because we're nowhere near a platform. So we jumped, we got off and we started walking. We walked for like 30 minutes straight. There was no sign of any help. But then later on, the taxis came and they lined up. People in South Africa have such discipline, and they have discipline when it comes to these things. There's taxis lined up and the people line up to get in. You get in one by one. Once that taxi is full, it leaves, another one comes, people in the line get into the taxi. Like they line up properly. They don't push, they don't jump, they don't fight. If this was in Tanzania, people would be fighting to get into the buses. But here, no, they make a straight line and you get in. Once it's full, the next one comes. Like, everyone just waits their turn. So we get into the bus and we drive until we get into another bus. Yeah, until we get into another bus. After that, after getting into another bus, it's like 8 p.m. We get into another bus and we drive until we reach almost the city center of Johannesburg, where we could get another bus to reach where we're actually staying. But the bus driver was like, guys, I can't go to the city center or like the bus parking lot. Why are they making noise? We couldn't, he's like, I can't take you guys to the bus parking lot because they're probably gonna steal from me and I don't want that. So it's in the middle of the night and it's not safe in Johannesburg at night. Like, it's just not safe. So we're like, please just help us. He's like, no guys, I can't. And the people who were remaining in the bus was our group and one guy. Now this one guy, he just sits, he was sitting, and then when he was about to be dropped, guys, this is so casual in South Africa, but it's like, he took out his gun, checked if there were enough bullets, and then closed it and just stuck it back here. And then, like, you know, as a kid, it's my first time seeing a gun, and the fact that it's so casual for him, and I was like, does he want to shoot us? What is happening? Does he want to rob us? And then my aunt sees it, and because she's from there, she knows that this guy's just trying to protect himself. Like when he's about to get off the bus, he wants protection. So my aunt talks to the guy and she's like, please, can you go with us? Like, can we walk to the city center with you so that we're just safe? And the guy's like, cool, but I'm not walking like slowly, like I'm actually almost running because I don't trust it. Even though I have a gun, I don't trust the environment. So my aunt is like, okay, cool, don't worry. We're also going to run or walk as quickly as you. So we drop with the guy and immediately we drop. This guy is literally jogging. This guy is jogging. So now we're jogging, all of us, we're just jogging with him. And it's so scary because like on the side of the road, there are people who are doing drugs, like hard drugs. Like I'm not talking just like weed or like smoking cigarettes. These guys are doing heroin, meth. They're on the side of the road. They're like people in like groups, like following you. Like it's scary, guys. And it's in the middle of the night. There's no electricity, remember, so no street lights are working. So this was very scary. And it was raining, so it was a scary experience for me. So we run all the way to the city center and we find one bus that is going to where we are, like where we're supposed to drop, and we go there. Now once we reach where we're supposed to drop, we start walking because the lights are now back on, so we're like kind of safe but not fully safe. So we're walking, and my aunt notices, because we're walking, like my aunt is in front. Was it my aunt or my sister? My aunt was in front, and then it's like me, my cousin, and my aunt's 2 kids, and my sister is at the back. So it's adults, children, adults. And then my sister notices, because she's at the back, she's like, guys, there's a group of men following us. And we're like, are you sure? So she's like, yeah. So we're walking, we increase our pace. The guys increase their pace. We turn right, they turn right. We turn left, they turn left. So now my sister's like, okay guys, let's pretend like we're going into the shop to buy something and see what happens. So we pretend to go into the shop and buy something. And we see these guys stop like near the shop, like on the side. And sorry, someone was knocking on my door. Anyways, so I think I was at, I forgot where I was at. Yeah, so basically we went inside the store, and then we saw the guys that they were standing on the side of the road, like just chilling and waiting and looking inside the store and stuff. So we wait until like they're not really paying attention, and we're like, guys, we need to start like walking really quickly or sprinting. So we're like walking really quickly. We get out the store and we see this one guy getting out the store. So we follow him, and now we're walking really quickly, and the guys who are waiting, like the group of guys, they start walking really quickly towards us. So now the guy who's walking in front of us, he was like a man, like my dad's age, kind of. So this guy is now scared because he sees our group walking towards him. And honestly, here it's like you can't trust anyone. So now he's scared, he's increasing the pace. Now because we want to seem as if we're walking with him, we increase the pace too. And the guys behind us who are following us increase the pace. So now it's just people are like, it's literally like people are running after each other. So we see our house, or like where we were living, or like where we were staying, from like a distance. And my sister's like, guys, once we reach this corner, we are sprinting. We're not walking, we're not jogging, we are sprinting towards the gate like our life depends on it, because technically our life does depend on it. So once we reached the corner, guys, we sprinted. Like we sprinted, and these guys were literally running after us. I don't know how we made it, but we made it, and we closed the gate and we got inside. Like it was so scary. These guys were literally running after us. I'm just like, I don't know what would have happened if they caught us. I don't want to find out, but that's what happened. And those were the 2 experiences that just made this trip. The first experience was just very annoying, but this experience, I was really scared, because I was like, what's gonna happen to me? But as you can see, nothing happened to me. I'm good, I'm Gucci, I'm sorted. So guys, yeah, that's the end of the video. I think it's gonna be 2 parts because as I can see right now, this is 20 minutes, and that's 20 minutes from when I had the phone call. So I have a lot of footage, so this might be 2 parts. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please share the videos and help a girl out. Subscribe and click the bell. I think it's on the side. I hope it's on the side so I don't look dumb. But anyways, I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye. Ooh. Guys, things are expensive. When you convert using your converter app, you'll just want to put your money back in your pocket. It is expensive. It is more expensive. Who's this being rude? Doesn't want to let me film. Doesn't want to let me film. Guys, I still have an issue of looking at the camera instead of looking at myself. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and work on it. But if you see me looking here, it's because I'm looking at myself. And this is the camera thing. I need an actual camera so I can look at the big lens, because this is not working for me. But it's gonna have to work because a bitch is broke. We don't got camera money.